Okay, hello everyone. I'm so sorry I'm not there today. I'm not sure if anyone explained this to you, but I had a friend that tested positive for COVID, and I had dinner with him about 10 days ago. So just out of precaution, I'm going to be in quarantine until Monday. I feel fine, and I'm going to get tested just in case. But this is just a reminder that this virus is spreading throughout our community. So it's really, really important that we're following all of those proper guidelines with masks and social distancing and hand washing. I don't want this to happen any to you guys. So please make sure that you are keeping yourself safe both in and out of school. Anyway, I'm going to take you through what you guys are going to be working on today. You can use this video as a reference and a resource. You can always come back to it. As always, you can pause, rewind, do whatever you need to do. This is your video, then you can access it however you want um, to make sure that you're getting this assignment done. So I'm going to run through a lot of different things that you guys are going to be working on. So again, feel free to pause, work on the assignment, and then come back to this video as you see fit. First off, today your Hammurabi's code assignment was due, so hopefully you attached that worksheet to the assignment. If you haven't done that, please do that now. You can pause the video and do that, but that was due today. I will be taking a look at those from my home today. Number two, please look through your goal sheet that you did for history. I went through and looked at everyone's um, comments. I added a little comment to the end. And if your goal was not specific enough, or I wanted you to add more, I would make a little comment for you. So make sure that you're double checking that and make sure that your goal was approved. And if it wasn't, I left a little comment. So please add to that. And if you have questions about what I meant, please reach out to me and I'll help you I'll walk you through what I was trying to say. So Hammurabi's code and the goal sheet, please take care of those two items. Okay, moving on to what we're going to do in Ancient Civ today. Ancient Civ is all about the social structure. Remember, social structure is all about how a society is organized, um, dividing up the society into different jobs so that the society can thrive. Everyone has their own job to do, and that really contributes to the overall society and helps it run smoothly. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So before we jump into ancient civilizations, this case Mesopotamian social structure, I want you to think about something that's a little more closer to home, and that is Aspen Country Day School. So we're going to do a quick writing exercise about the social structure around Aspen Country Day School. Very interesting. So let me share my screen and I will show you where you're going to access this assignment. Okay, so if you haven't yet, please get to My Country Day and under assignments, again, pause this video if you're not there yet. But under assignments, you'll find a few different things. So it's important that you are accessing the right assignment here in the correct order. Let's see if I can highlight some stuff so I can really show you what I'm trying to say. Spotlight, yeah, let's do this, spotlight. Cool, that's kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna start with participation, discussion, social structure, discussion. That's where I want you guys to start, right here, social structure, discussion. Hammurabi's code, we already talked about that. Social structure reading, that's gonna come next. So I want everyone to start on social structure discussion, and I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna turn the spotlight off. Okay. So this is an online discussion. We've never tried this before, and I thought today we'd give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. But I think it's a cool way for you guys to express your ideas digitally, so that the other people can see what you wrote. So the discussion is, what is the social structure here at Aspen Country Day School? Think of the different types of people that are on campus. How are they all organized? In a few sentences that Type in a few sentences that capture your thoughts. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. This is just an exercise to get us thinking about what social structure is. Okay. So I specifically made it kind of vague because I want you guys to take this in whatever direction you think. Maybe you've got a thought already, like you know how things are organized, who's at the top, who's at the bottom. We're going to go over that next. But think about the different types of people, how they're organized, how each one contributes to the overall Aspen Country Day School. Okay, so take a few sentences, and you are going to add a new response right under that discussion, and that's going to give you a text box where you can write these sentences. Okay, so please do that now, and pause the video and come back to this video when you have finished this discussion. Thank you. All right, hopefully you've had an opportunity to do that discussion. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. You had an opportunity to do that discussion. If not, please go back to that discussion. All right, moving on. Now that you've had an opportunity to think about what social structure is to something that's a little more closer to home, let's talk about Mesopotamian social structure. And I'm going to share my screen again. All right. So you'll find this in the tech book, but I drew just a quick social structure, a social pyramid around Mesopotamia. And at the top, we've got the king. Then underneath them, we've got government officials and priests. Underneath them, we've got scribes, merchants, and artisans. And underneath them, we've got farmers and slaves. Today's assignment is going to break all of these roles down. You're going to learn a lot more about what these people did for society. But as a little intro, I wanted to explain why it is that all of these are organized in a pyramid as opposed to a square or a circle. Pyramid is going to demonstrate two different things. Vertically, going up and down here, this is going to demonstrate power. Okay, the higher you go up the pyramid, the more powerful the people get, being king being the most powerful person. And at the bottom here, we've got farmers and slaves. So they had the least amount of power, and everyone else was in between. So again, the vertical axis, and really we can think about this in math terms. This is the y-axis, which is the vertical axis. The higher you go up, the more powerful the social class is. Okay, so that's vertical. And along the bottom, horizontally, that's going to refer to population. And in this case, meaning the number of people. So you'll notice at the bottom, it's super wide. So the widest part of this means that they have the highest population. So the farmers and the slaves made up the majority of our Mesopotamian society. And you'll see it gets less and less wide as you go up your social pyramid until finally you get up to that point, and that means there's one person. So that's the smallest population is there at the top, being the narrowest social class there in our pyramid. Okay, so I always thought that was cool that this social pyramid represents two different things visually, the power and the population. Maybe something that you're familiar with, but I just wanted to point that out to everyone since this is the first time we're really talking about social structure. Okay. Now, on to today's assignment. I'm going to share my screen one more time. And I'm going to go back to assignments. If you need to go back to assignments to this screen here, feel free to pause and start it up when you're there. Now we are going to click on the assignment that says social structure reading. Social structure reading, that's what we're going to be working on today. And again, I'm always looking at my dates. I guess they're all the same today, but if there's multiple assignments up there, and you're confused which one you need to click on, look at the dates, whether it's assigned or due, and that should give you some guidance as to which one you need to be clicking on. Anyway, social structure reading, let's click on it and check it out. Okay, right off the bat, it says copy and paste the following items in your social structure section of your themes chart. So right now you need to get out your themes chart. And I'm going to show you how to copy and paste this into your notes section. So I'm going to pause this video for a second. What do I want to do? And I'm going to pause it. So before I do, so please take a moment and open up your themes chart and scroll down to Mesopotamia and the social structure, and I will take you through what I would like for you to do. Okay, so at this point, you've got your themes chart open along with my country day. I'll share my screen and show you where we're headed. Okay. I got my themes chart here. I'm going to scroll down, make sure I'm in Mesopotamia, and I'm going to get to social structure. So what I'm going to do now is give you the structure to take notes in your social structure section. Let me show you how we're going to do this. So I'm going to go back to the assignment. It says copy and paste the following items into your social structure section of your themes chart. So I'm going to copy, or I'm going to highlight. I'm going to copy, doing Control C, and then I will flip back to my themes chart, put my cursor in my social structure section, and right off the bat, it wants it to be centered. And I can just hit backspace and get back to that left-oriented cursor. Okay, so there I am, and now I'm going to hit Control V, and boom, there are all of my social classes that I'm going to take notes on. Okay, it's not perfect the way that it took some of that background gray, but that's okay. It's going to allow us to type in our notes here. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our assignment and see what's next. Okay, then I'm down here. Then open up your textbook to 3.2, explore page 2. Read this first page without doing any highlights. On pages 3 and 4, you will begin to see the different social classes and their jobs. Highlight each class's job and transfer these notes into your social structure notes. If you would like additional guidance, please click on the attached video. So I'm going to make another video for those that may want a little bit extra guidance in going through and highlighting and transferring notes. But for now, I'm just going to give you a general idea. So I actually have my textbook open already, which you guys should start getting into. I'm on page 3, and you will start to see the different sections represent each social class. I got the king and the government officials, priests, and then on the next page are the other social classes: merchants, artisans and scribes, farmers, and enslaved people. Now, these match up really well with your notes structure, and your task is to go through and highlight what each person's job was in as little highlights as possible, and then transfer those highlights into your notes section here. And remember, these notes do not need to be complete sentences. You can use words and phrases to get your idea across in a really concise way. Okay, so I'd like for you to practice this. No pressure. Do the best you can. We're going to go over this in class and make sure that everyone's on the same page. So if you miss something, that's okay. The point of this is to give you some practice in reading, highlighting, and transferring notes. Okay, so this is your opportunity to get a little bit better in this not social skill, academic skill. And again, if you need some additional support or would like to see the first one done for you, I will create another video that you can find in this assignment that will take you through it. And that's all I got for now. You guys can get going on this assignment. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for your engagement. Bye.